Billy here with the Should We Go Outside YouTube channel. On this adventure, we're at the North Rim of the Grand Canyon, over 80 miles of desert driving, and we're out here looking for a hidden pocket of desert turkeys who've made their home in this rugged landscape. This hunt is literally taking us to the rim of the Grand Canyon, and it's the deepest part of the Grand Canyon. Now, it's springtime here in Arizona. The weather's still falling below freezing out here. Still, springtime turkey means calling in gobblers. Now, you could set up a blind, hang out at water, which might be effective, but it's not very fun. Or you have two options when it comes to calling in turkeys. You can pretend to be a hen and make hen noises, and then hide as they come in looking for you and try and shoot them while they're distracted looking at your decoys. Or you can pretend to be a tom and try and get another tom to come in and fight you. We're going with the slightly less manly but just as effective route of pretending to be a female turkey. Trash talk if you'd like. I've tried to reap a turkey before, and the other tom wouldn't even come in. He just gobbled and then ran away. Besides that, there are about 20 other hunters out in this area today who are also hunting for tom turkeys. And just in case there's a Dick Cheney out there, you're not gonna find me pretending to be no tom today. We're finally at camp. Brendan has never been out here before, and we've got to find a turkey tonight so that we know where to set up tomorrow morning. Now, when it comes to turkey hunting in the morning, and especially in the springtime, turkeys respond to more than just other turkey sounds. They'll pretty much respond with a gobble to any noise. Owl, coyote, crow, slamming your truck door. So what we're doing is we're using noise to get them to gobble and give up their position. Think about it a little bit like Marco Polo. Trying out the new Harbor Freight hand axe. That phone is in danger. Gets the job done, but sun is setting. We got to get out, see if we can locate some turkeys before it's too dark. Gobbler this way. It's great news, guys. That gives us a plan for the morning. But let's get a little closer, see if we can get to gobble one more time. Get a little bit better of a location for him. Then we try and set up within a couple hundred yards of him, not coming from the road, but away from the road. You know, they're used to being gobbled at from the road. He gobbled back, but he's not going to come into the road. So, a couple of things we learned from last year. Been wondering why Brendan's not getting out of the truck. He's just gotten so picky, I have to open the door for him.
No, Dad, you put on child lock.
You are a child. Hear the turkey gobble?
Yeah.
You did? All right, let's go. Let's go find a turkey. So our current theory is, if we can hear the hens that close, they're within about 200 yards. So we're going to drop a pin. We know the direction they are. They're in their trees. The sun is set. Gives us a plan for the morning. If not, it's off to Kelly's dam. Sorry, Brendan. My language. Let's go get some dinner. Get up early. Out here before there's any light. Try and get a setup with some decoys and call them in when they gobble off the roost. I think if I wait till they're off the roost and they locate first, I can better position myself for where they are to call them in. Rather than them knowing where I am, getting suspicious of me, I'm going to try and get a couple steps ahead of them. It is bedtime. We're done with dinner. Chicken and rice. Super easy meal. But we've got a turkey in the roost tonight. Sunrise is about 7:30, so we're hoping to be out of here by about 6 o'clock. Get to our spot by about 6:30, maybe 6:45, and get on a turkey. We'll catch you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. It got cold last night. If it wasn't freezing, it was close. But gonna get up, get the fire started, see if we can heat it up in here and get some water warm. That kindling isn't as dry as I'd like. Give it a shot. Morning, Brent. Stay warm? Not at all. It was cold last night, wasn't it? We'll get it nice and toasty. Now that the stove is hot, we're starting to get some progress on the water. Just oatmeal for breakfast, guys. We're keeping breakfast super simple. For turkey hunting, at least for us around here, you know, we're hunting till 10, maybe 11. And then we're gonna be back to camp for a few hours before we head back out. So kind of a morning and then evening hunt. So we're about 500 yards from where we think we heard that turkey gobble last night, or where we think he was. We heard him gobble. We're gonna be walking in really slowly, trying to hear them gobble before we make any sound, so we can set up and then call. So that's the strategy, not calling at them from the roost. We're waiting till they've gobbled coming down from the roost. What's that giant stomping noise? Kids these days. All right, we heard our first gobble. It's a ways off. So we're gonna make our way still pretty quiet that direction. Try and set up the right way for where we're hearing it. Still lots of turkeys in these woods, so we're being quiet because there could be plenty of stuff between us and that gobble.
That was a dog over there, and it was like only like about 30 yards.
Like 150, 200 yards, but it was close.
But yeah.
We got our decoys set up. I think we stay here. We don't chase after them. We get them to come to us, okay? What are the chances I don't lose these or this or something else today? 0. We had toms over this way, but now we're hearing one coming from behind us. So listen. You hear that? He's responding. He's a little bit far away right now. I still think we have these two in front of us. So we're set up. We've got the decoys. We're gonna wait, see if one of them comes in. All right, things are starting to pick up. We're hearing lots of gobbles this way, at least 2 toms. Haven't heard anything back from that direction. So toms and hens going crazy this way. Let's maybe scoot that way 200 yards, get a little closer. Cool. Should we each grab a turkey? Grab that one. Sounds like. I think they shot our turkey. All right, so we pulled up our setup. We were hiking in, trying to get closer to those turkeys that were calling. We heard 2 of them. I don't know, 100 yards into our hike. We heard a shotgun shell go off and the woods went silent. So lost out on that one. We gotta find a new tom now. So kind of back to hiking, calling, trying to get a response, and then make a play from there.
I'm starting to get a little bit hungry.
Turkey poop. It's a female poop because it's not shaped like a J. Okay, so a lot is happening here in a short amount of time. We're headed toward a water hole where we've seen turkeys at in the past, just checking for tracks on that water. Now, a few hundred yards outside of camp, a turkey runs right across the road in front of us. So I jump out to make a play, and we hadn't spooked it, so I was able to watch it for a couple of minutes to confirm it was just a hen. Now, we can shoot a hen, but it has to be a bearded hen. Only about 1 in 11 hens have beards, and this wasn't one of them, so not a legal bird.
All right, there's just one hen out here. Just crossed the fence line.
But things were only just beginning to warm up. We drove the rest of the way to our next spot, found a few tracks on the water, but surprisingly little sign. So we jumped back in the truck, and cruising back to camp, I heard a gobble up ahead. And as you'll see here, things played out super fast after that. Woo! We got a turkey. Oh yeah, he's a tom. Oh my gosh.
Very
So we got a turkey, man.
That stings.
What stings?
When you it just looks like a massive chicken.
So, see how these feathers are just a tiny bit longer?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That means he's not as old. So he's not exactly a Jake, but...
So beautiful. That is fun, bro.
Alright, let me get it.
Like,
Feels like a friend.
that is so fun that we caught this turkey.
How heavy is it?
What?
How heavy is it?
Like 15 pounds.
Not too bad. Should we save him till Thanksgiving?
No! Thanksgiving is so far away, bro.
Alright, come on. Don't let his head drag.
Okay. Okay. Is it dragging?
Nope. Let's cook up this turkey camp style. No salad of shame for us today.
Because its expansion is so much. My dad showed me the butt, and I did not like it.
Did you just barely look at the butt?
No, like...
Stop looking at it.
Why'd you look down? Why'd you look down again?
No, like the actual thing. Like you have to move a lot of like things to see the...
So, alright, that's the turkey smell Kevy was talking about. Okay, so allegedly you're supposed to
Just wrap it and then...
tape a thing, and then you go through and e-tag it and write a number that they give you on your... 20. That's crazy.
The max beards a turkey can have is 4. I learned that from Kendall Gray, and he has 2 million subscribers. You should go watch him too. I swear. Then I completely forgot about her. It looks like a lot more meat, but
We'll see how tough that is to
it literally just started hailing immediately.
Grand Canyon weather.
What's that, Dad?
Breadcrumbs. I know you don't like regular turkey, so we're gonna turn it into turkey nuggets for you.
Dad, why do you think that? Dad, are you having some turkey nuggets too?
Yeah.
That's for you. And me. Begin.
Salud.
Wait.
Salud. Final bites, and we'll share our thoughts. What do you think
Good.
of the turkey nuggets?
Good. So, they taste like a chicken nugget, and they're pretty chewy. So the taste lasts for a long while.
We're just gonna assume that's a good thing.
I have the heart.
Might be a little hot.
Okay. Nope.
10-second rule.
In my opinion, it's an easy thing to kill because it's on the side of the road.
This is the third year in a row I've been out here hunting these turkey. First year, not even close. The second year we got really close, but just couldn't close the deal. A lot like this morning's hunt. Exactly like this morning's hunt, in almost the exact same spot as this morning's hunt. Brendan shows up, we get one easy opening morning, and he suddenly thinks he's a master turkey hunter, and this stuff's just super easy, and he doesn't know what the big deal is and what took me so long to get a turkey.
Yeah, what did?
Again?
Tastes like nugget.
It's very good.
Brendan's right, it's chewy. It's, I think, maybe overcooked it a little bit, but that's not the chewiness issue. It's just it's a wild game bird. I think maybe sous videing this or smoking it for a decent amount of time would probably be a good play. This turned out delicious for a camp meal. Super happy with it. Very fun to be able to harvest it. It's a little bit bittersweet because it's opening morning. We harvested the bird. And now I don't know what to do with my hands. We drove out here to see the Grand Canyon. And we're about a quarter mile from our turnoff. And we found fog. So, gonna be some great views today, guys. Enjoy the scenery.
Yay, we drove about 40 minutes to see fog.
Man, look at that Grand Canyon view. If you want to see how the cheapest hot tent stove on Amazon did for 3 days of cooking and keeping us warm in the tent, subscribe to catch next week's video. John Denver was full of crap.